Under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Third and long, it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Let's go, baby.
Being greedy. Wanted the touchdown, want that should have just took the field goal.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
Being
He's
greedy.
moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Washington. And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Lynch.
Let's go, baby.
And he's got daylight.
Let's go, baby.
It's a foot race.
Let's go, baby.
In. Touchdown, Oakland. Marshawn Lynch in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the
That
half.
pissed me off with that
Finish
one.
things off.
I knew it was going too easy for me.
It can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Yeah, you mean you got that ball back. I did.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm
Go,
Brandon
boys.
Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 29. Now a play fake. Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deion Jones coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly,
fast.
Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated then Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. Ryan to Jones.
All right, boys. They're going to pass play out of that.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. He may try and run for this. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
That goal line defense got down to get hard down there, bro.
But they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone.
You gotta get on this board again.
He's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3s already put through the post.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Ah, man, baby. We need at least 3.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Orders, huh?
694.
This big nickel. Okay.
734. 637. But 5-man box.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Martavis Bryant, 75 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Get the ball back, boys.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
11. Gun.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league.
Good play.
Mohamed Sanu with nobody ahead of him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, 62 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Here's Bosher to kick it away. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let go, Chief.
Shotgun now for Carr. Forced out to his left. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
Got lucky.
Oftentimes, guys who do a really nice job on the wide receiver screen plays are really good punt returners. It's the same skill. Make the first guy miss and then pick up your block.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
734. Hey.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. Oh, twisting away. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now it's Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
11. Gun.
To throw again. Ryan. And that's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Now he's going to send this one deep right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Oh, TP trying to play now. He's trying to play now, huh? Okay.
Listen, son.
Excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. now on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football.
I seen you loop them back. I saw you.
Number 4.
Seen you. It's pretty crafty.
On second down, here's Carr. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Need the ball back one more time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
There we go. Let's go.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, I fucked this game off. I fucked that game off.
Appreciate you.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
To throw his Carr, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Carr now on 1st down.
Fuck it.
Finds Roberts left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Not to find the open motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, I gotta look.
Was the pickup on the last completion, so
take your time and look. Might have stick their head up in a minute.
Raider 2. Go. Get set.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the running game as well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Gave up that.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 75 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Oh,
Lions extra
10.
point up and good. And now things get a bit more
Really
interesting
good
here in this
chance,
fourth
baby.
quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Baby.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Get set. 180. 734. 734.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Down. 180. Later 8. Mike, check. 637.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, I take that too.
That one falls incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, let's see
We'll
who
take
this is
that
on.
too, brother.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now Carr. And Roberts with it over the middle.
Hey, that shit like a wall hooker, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
Come on, baby.
conclusion after this. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
734.
Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, I knew it.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Good play.
Ricardo Allen with a pick.
Boom.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
He's back to throw. Being chased down left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Gun.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost
Let me get that.
that.
Let me get that. Good game. Get that.
At the 45-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
There we go, boys.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's
Let's go, boy. We know what this is.
So after it's over,
You know what this is.
find out where the game was really lost.
You know what this
It's not a
is.
situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Big
See what
game.
they do
Big
here.
game. Big game.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Let's see who you can find.
I'm gonna run nobody online,